Alright guys, welcome to today's video. We're going to be continuing from where we left off the last time in explaining all of this stuff. But in this video, we'll go a little bit more in depth to understand some other tags. In the last video, I mentioned how that there are other tags apart from H1, right? There is H1 to H6. So I'm going to start with the heading tag, go into the P tag and show you other tags that we have in this video, right? And for now, I'm going to reload so that I can have what I have in my code on my screen. So reload, and we have it. Everything is back again. The first thing we're going to talk about is the headings. So from H1, we have H1 to H6. I'm going to duplicate this, right, into 5 extra tags and change them to H2, H3, H4 to H6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, right? So go over here and change it to 2. Then get over here, change it to 3, here 2, 4, 5, and 6, right? So if I save this now, we have this, reload, and this is what we have. We have H1, H2, H3, just in that order, smaller, smaller, and smaller, and all of them are still headings. So you choose the one you want. I mentioned some SEO stuff in the last video because H1 tags should be only one on every HTML page, right? Should be only one, and preferably the first H tag that you're going to put, because when web crawlers begin to crawl through your page, right, they are going to recognize that H1 tag as the main title of your page, right? So let's just keep going. So that is for H1 to H6. So we're going to leave it like this for now, but then at the end of the video, we're going to clear out some of this stuff. So the next thing we'll look at is the paragraph tag. We already have it here. So the beautiful thing about the paragraph tag is, except you design or style it in another way, once it gets to the extreme of this page, it's going to break into the next page. So let's see. If I copy this and paste it multiple times, of course, I have to come over to here in my VS Code view and wrap, right? Word wrap or alternate Z on the Windows, so this can wrap together, right? And then I can press enter here and Control S, and when you reload the page, it's going to have the plenty, right? This is a paragraph text. Well, very many. This is the paragraph text here. So we're going to you're going to break into the next line, and this is a cool one. So you didn't have to do anything to achieve that, right? Okay. Then the next tag we'll look at is going to be the link tag or the A tag, right? So if you want to add a link to a text, how do you do that, right? Let me say I want to say in the last, maybe I'm done writing everything I want to write, and then I want to add here at this paragraph, or at the end here, I want to say click me, right? Click me to visit, right? To visit let's say google.com, right? So with this now, how do you turn this into a clickable link? So if I save this and reload, we have click me here, but I'm clicking it, nothing is happening, right? So how do I turn this into a clickable link? You do it with the A tag. Now let me do the structure of the A tag before we use it on our stuff. So A, as you guessed, right? This is it. So whatever link, whatever text you want them to be able to click will be inside the A tag. Beautiful thing is that the A tag can be inside the paragraph too. So I'm going to copy it and paste here, copy this text and also paste it inside here, right? Now, if I press Ctrl S and reload, you see nothing. You can't still click anything, right? Why? Because we are not done. The H tag takes a parameter. It's called href. I mean the A tag rather takes a parameter that is called the href, right? That tells the link where to go to. So assuming this turned into a link now, the browser will know where to send the user to. So let's say we want to enter google.com. So I'm going to say href, just the same way we added in other ones, equals to double quote, right? And instead of double quote, you write the link you want them to follow. So you can write https://google.com, right? And press Ctrl S. Now, if you reload this page, yeah, the link automatically changes to blue, right, with an underline. If I click this, it's going to move on to google.com. Now look at the bottom of this screen and see what happens once I hover on it. Right, it tells you I'm about to send you to google.com. So that is how you add a link tag to your work. You can actually press enter here, right? It doesn't really affect what happens here. It's still going to be on the same line, okay? But just to keep your code organized, reload it. Yeah, still there. Okay, then the next tag we are going to look at is going to be image tag, right? The image tag. So let me say I have a header, right? And then I have a paragraph and I have a link. But however, before I add my paragraph, I want to add an image between my header, right, and my paragraph. How do I do that? So we add an image tag. It's called img. So <sign img, right? Now image tag is a self-closing tag. That self-closing tag I was talking about in the last video. This is a self-closing tag. So all you need to do is to put a slash and the greater than sign again, and then add your parameters in here. Parameters like, where do I find the image I'm going to show? So right now the browser knows that there is an image here. So if you reload this, save this and reload, right, it gives it space here, right? But it doesn't even understand what you're saying, because of course you've not told it anything. So you need to tell it, go to this social place and get an image and put it there. So I'm going to, how do you find that? Instead of, in this case we use href, here we use source. So what's the image source? src, right? Enter, and it comes out like that. You now put the link to the image. But in our case, we are going to bring our image inside our project folder, okay? So that all we need to do is to write the name of the image. So first of all, I'm going to write let me say tech hive logo, right? Tech hive logo dot png. So I'm going to get the tech hive logo and put it into this page, right? I mean this project folder, because at this time now it recognizes that it's an image, but it doesn't show anything. So let me reload and see. So you see, it now shows, okay, this is an image, but it shows a broken image icon, which means the link to the image is broken. So what we need to do is to add the tech hive logo image bearing the exact same name, and must be a png format for it to be able to show. So I'm going to just go and get that and put it in my project folder, and I'll be right back. So I'm back now. I've added an image to the project folder, but observe I didn't add the right image, right? The name is channel cover. So I tried to choose the channel cover image to do it, and here we go. It's still not working. So I have to rename it to channel cover, right? So channel cover, Control S. And once I reload this, it's going to come out. Woo! So big, right? So big. So we'll have to change some things here, right? But before we talk about changing some things, first, assuming we misspell this, right, and it's not showing, right, this doesn't look good on our page. So what you can do is to add another parameter that is called alt, right, alt text, and this alt text will be in charge of it has some other functionalities, right, especially with SEO stuff. But then if this image is wrong, maybe the source is wrong, or the image is not found there, it's going to display this. So my or let me just say channel cover. Whoa, all right, channel cover. So if I reload this, it's going to show channel cover here. That is to tell whoever is on the page that, okay, this is a channel cover that we are trying to add here, right? But we couldn't find it. All right, so that is that way. We now have to put the correct stuff here and then save it, reload that page, and we have it this big, right? We're going to work on resizing this as time goes on, right? Or let me just do it now, just because this is disrupting our work. Okay, so I'm going to come here and add width and add a number. So I'm going to say in percentage, so 50%, and then reload the page, and then it's going to start showing 50% of the screen. So this width is take 50% of this entire screen, right? So this is what we have so far, so good. Now you've made progress. You've made reasonable progress. So I'm going to break this here. The video is getting so long. So I'm going to break it here, and in the next video we continue on common HTML tags. So if at this point you've not subscribed to this channel, please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the bell icon to be notified when I post the next video. And if the video is already out, just click on the next icon to start watching already. And I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.